Let's go to M's Emporium. Oh my god, she's got video rental. Let's go.
Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
She's showing the new Brady Armstrong movie. What's it called? Traveling Destiny, Unraveling Destiny, something Destiny. I'm obviously not a real Brady Armstrong fan.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
Look at us, Em, matching.
I like
Both of us in
stuff
our
even better.
flannels.
But keep talking.
Okay, so she's like the opposite of Red Knot, the antithesis of Red Knot. She likes people, and he likes birds. And I guess Ranger Acres, I was gonna say, he's kind of like a mix of both. He does like the environment, but he also kills birds and stuffs them and hangs them up. So, I don't know if you could really say he likes birds.
Well, Sally invited me to come out and
You
stay
don't
with her
sell
for a while.
chainsaws,
But
do
right
you,
now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A chainsaw? Yeah, there's a little guy. He's started living in my backyard. He built himself like a little tree fort, and I thought, good way to nip that into the bud was just to take the chainsaw out to the tree he's set up camp in and see how he feels about that. You know, can't sleep in his little tree fort if the tree's not there anymore. You know what I mean?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, let's talk about Red
I caught
Knot.
a strange man
Strange
prowling
little
around
man.
last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats.
Weirdo.
You know how them
food.
tree hugger types are.
I mean, I don't think he's much of a tree watcher, or a tree hugger, tree watcher. He's a bird hugger and tree watcher. He's more into hugging birds than watching trees.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a
Exactly, Em.
UFO.
This is what I'm saying. I'm with you. So maybe we could conspire to make that happen, huh? Seems like it would be mutually beneficial for us.
Mr. Knot did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
She's probably gonna sell it. Okay, can I take it?
What else can I do you for?
I had to click in a very specific spot.
Where do you find your...
Bless you.
It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
You seem to be selling everything under the sun in here.
Best part is, I got most of this stuff for free. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be
M
party
would be
central.
thriving
Only way to
on
get to and
Depop.
from back then was by boat. And when
Should
those
be
boats
upselling
sank,
up the
on account of
wazoo.
bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right.
Nancy knows a lot about that already.
Lake fed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres,
Squeaky
dragging the
Wheel.
lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to
Oh,
this constant
I
squatting,
wouldn't
the
mind
state
if
made it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres upset my delicate eco balance. You know what I mean?
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Acres, local park
Why do you
ranger.
call him
I keep telling him all
Squeaky
this
Wheel,
stuff
though?
washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
No one's real fond of Ranger Acres except perhaps for me.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Acres could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you.
Okay, but
But I
explain
kinda
the
like
squeaky
the
wheel
way it
part.
is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Acres, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
You know, he needs at least one fan. he needs at least one.
Sounded to me like
I'll
he
back
just
him
wants
up.
to preserve the area's history.
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around. Makes them feel
That's true.
important.
Those are the type of people
So
who
if the
go
park
into
got
law
way bigger
enforcement
and crawling with
roles.
tourists,
Checks out.
why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I need to buy something.
You want it?
Nancy
I got
says,
it.
knowing
As long as
full
you pay
well she
cash,
has
that
no
is.
money.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash.
Kinda
Would
low.
it be
You've
possible
got
to start
no
a line of credit?
cash.
My daddy always said, neither a
Kinda
borrower
low
nor a
on
lender will be.
cash
But
equals
I'll tell you
bankrupt.
what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters.
His
and heat
illegal
for reasons.
observation platform.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here
No,
have some?
yeah,
He's
he's
your only
disturbed
hope.
me
But
enough
you better
already.
ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
She's got such a cool little store. Also, I just realized I think this is the same stained glass as in Message in a Haunted Mansion, which is a cool little detail. I love these games because I feel like I'm always picking up on new things that I never noticed before. Ew! Nancy's like, Ned, I would not still love you if you were a worm. Those things are fucking disgusting. I love a little local store. I love our little antiques. That dog plate catching my eye. Skunk Xing. Okay, I guess we should go test the well water. Probably be a good thing to do. And I guess we can't do the bird calls yet, but can we play them in the tape? What if I put in tape and it's not bird calls?
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal.
Okay. Fine. Fine, Red Knot. I believe it now. I believe you are actually a bird watcher.
Red-tailed hawk.
It took me a while to trust you. I admit it. But you know what?
Western tanager.
I don't have to like you, but I can trust you somewhat, even though you might be an evil dog haunting faker. Okay, if I remember correctly. You have to put in some of the, like, actual water first from the bottle to get it to go. Let me read the instructions again. Oh, so I'd have to go back there? What if I just know how to do it? Because I've played this game too many times. No, it's not true. There's never too many times you can play Ghost Dogs in Moon Lake. I can just do it using my my survival skills. Or can I? Oh, there we go, okay. Got that can-do attitude.
right
Oh my
now.
god, no, put it... Nancy, you fucking idiot. It takes so long to pump this heckin' water. We're wasting precious minutes here, Nan. Okay. There we go.
I
Collected
don't
the
need
water.
water right now.
She doesn't need water right now. That's fine. Okay. Should I bring that back to Mr. Akers, Ranger Akers, Squeaky Wheel Akers? I guess, like, the main other thing I need to do is see Red Knot. Oh, I should probably go into the forest and start looking for birds so that I'm aware that I might not
Better
be able to.
careful.
What do you think? The dogs are out here? They're gonna get you, Nancy? So I think I have to be, like, aware that I can't take a picture of the bird right now. Oh my god.
Tweet, tweet!
Oh yeah, that's gonna draw in the birds, Nancy, yelling, tweet, tweet, at the top of your lungs. That's really gonna bring them in. Oh, a goldfinch song. Let's get the camera out. Take it, snap it. Okay, no, that's right, there are some that I can still take pictures of. Okay, no, I was gonna say I have no idea where I am, but she's written yellow bird, log.
Here,
Oh.
birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah, great stuff, Nancy. This is the stone pillar. Got it.
Here, birdie, birdie,
It really
birdie.
is very easy to get stuck in this game. Or not stuck, lost. I don't think it's that easy to get stuck in this game. Okay. So yeah, so if we wanted to keep going to the cemetery, we'd go that way, but let's go this way for now. Oh, cardinal.
Come back.
Shucks. Okay, well maybe we go see... I don't know, maybe I should just keep going to the cemetery? I'm trying to decide how to optimize this playthrough. Blue Jay, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you, little birdie? Tweet, tweet, motherfucker. Get him, Nancy. Get him while the moment's hot. Why does she hesitate so much? Gives me anxiety. Okay, yellow ribbon. So let's go left here. We're right. Oh my god. Oh. Wait. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. I gotta run. Could do some bird watching. Oh my god, Red Knot, take the picture. We got a good one, Red. We got a good one. Perfect. Just call me the bird whisperer. Red Knot is so jealous right now. He's seething. He's gnashing his teeth together. He's like, she doesn't even know the Latin name for robin. Orange bird. Is she talking about the robin? Orange bird. I love how, like, Red Knot is trying so hard to teach her the names of all these birds, and Nancy's just like, yellow bird, blue bird, red bird, orange bird. Like, she's like, I will not absorb this information. I refuse. I will not let this man teach me anything. Oh. What color will this bird be?
Darn, it flew away.
Darn. Oh, shucks. It's another yellow bird. How will we tell the two yellow birds apart, Nancy? It sounded like an owl in, like, the daytime. Oh my god, the cemetery. Snooky! Oh, Snooky! Waldo Matthias, classic. Piff and Paff! Cedric Cosmo Cranky. I actually can't tell if this is a person or a pet from that name. Goodness, Oma Pearl. Stench. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. I'm gonna tear up. Marbles. No. Rest in peace, Stench. Stench is such a good pet name. You can hear the dogs. Nancy writes this information in her PDA, right? Please let her do that.
These look like dog tracks.
Oh my god. They're, let me in, let me in. Spooky. Well, so they're not only attacking the house, then they're also attacking their master's mausoleum, which is a bit contradictory to the mythos we've heard so far. Okay, oh god, let's see if I can do this. I'm just going on vibes. Going on vibes, trying to go on my memory of this game. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Yes! Did you see that? I made it out of the woods all by myself. I did it. I did it. I feel inordinately proud for that. How many more?
Those look too rotten.
How many more boards do I need? Okay. Now we go back to Ranger Acres. Ranger Acres.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The rumor? That's so weird. Like, people are buried under tombstones that have their name on it. So it, like, in theory, you would know if he was buried there. Weird.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that, Ranger Acres.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
I think he likes me, guys. I think he likes me. He's always so helpful. It's so cozy in here. He's got his own little, like, wood-burning fire as well. Like, the big thing is the no windows. Like, that would bother me, especially if you're, like, a person who, like, is an outdoorsy person. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I could live like that. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to go have to talk to Red Knot. And we have come to grips with the fact that he might not be a pervert. That he does genuinely want to be out there watching birds, but that still doesn't make him a likable person. Just because you're not a pervert doesn't mean you're a good guy. Remember that.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture.
Quiet I
What am I
am,
doing
Nancy. You
wrong?
were yelling
You're wearing
tweet,
those
tweet
clothes.
at
That's
full
what you're
volume.
wrong.
Oh, you're wearing clothes.
You
He's
need
telling me
blend
to
in,
go
like
naked
me.
now. To walk through
Go
the
back
woods
over to
naked.
M's tacky tourist
Okay,
trap and
I've
get
changed my
yourself some
mind.
camouflage
I've changed
gear.
my mind. I think he
Only
might be a
sensible
pervert
thing that
again.
money grubber carries.
Okay, no, he wants Nancy to wear some very specific clothes. I see. Got yourself a bit of a kink there. And it's not pain in the neck. Ranger Acres. Did that work? I'm not sure if that worked.
I'm sorry to keep
Bugging
you,
you?
but I need some
Foreshadowing?
sanity. Emily said you might
Bugging.
have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Oh, how
Was Ruth your
romantic.
wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding.
Yeah, and probably no
Ruth
patience
was
for
my
you.
dog.
Big
Let
surprise.
her collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk.
Aw.
She'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
That's so sweet. Aw.
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay, Sandman. Mr. Sandman. Okay, great. So I've got that so I can... Do I have all the stuff I need to do the puzzle? I don't know if I'm ready. I'm doing like all the practical chores and I haven't done any of the ones that you really need to use your brain for yet. I'm a little bit scared. I don't know if I'm ready to use my brain. Okay. I feel like I do need to take notes. I just want to save my game. What? Yeah, that's the vibe playing this game. I have a good time. Here we go. I feel like this is kind of like one of the big puzzles of this game. It's like multiple parts and multiple elements, and I think it's a really well designed puzzle. Like, you get information for a bunch of different places. You have to put a bunch of like kind of pieces together, environmental clues, I don't know, this is just like a really good puzzle, and it's, I don't know, I feel like in the later Nancy Drew games, a lot of the puzzles don't feel super immersive. Like in Labyrinth of Lies, for example, it's just like you're exploring this stage set, and then there's this like random puzzle in the middle of it, or like you're in Sea of Darkness, and suddenly like you're doing Sudoku out of nowhere, and it's like, what is this? Where this feels like, I don't know, it feels a bit more natural. This is partly why I like the older games better, because I feel like it's less likely to break my immersion with kind of like just a random, very obvious puzzle. I don't know if that makes sense. Spring, tree, summer, swan, autumn, deer, winter, birds. Okay, let's check the PDA. Iggy is fall. I think you mean autumn. Sorry, I'm being pretentious now that I've lived in England for like a month. I'm like, fall? What's that? God. That's so incorrect. Okay, Lucy is spring, little spring baby. Xander is summer. A Leo. Interesting. Tells me a lot about Xander. It doesn't really. I know absolutely nothing about the zodiac sign except that Cancers are supposed to be very emotional. That's about my knowledge. Okay, and then winter is Vitus. Took photo of American Robin. Betty was hunting for worms. I love this. I haven't checked all of them before. Get photo of Blue Jay. Noisy. Sounds like a certain someone I know. Someone whose name starts with R and ends in Ed. She didn't have any like other cute little notes about the other ones, so. Also, the music in this game is just so good. So good. Okay, so is this wall the deer wall? See, the confusing thing is that a lot of the motifs appear on multiple walls, but I think some of them are darker, so maybe this is the swan wall? That's birds. Deer. Tree. So, Vitus is facing left.
It's stuck.
Iggy is it's stuck. The one who needs to be sanded. We got Iggy all sanded. He needs to be facing forward. Then Lucy is right. And yeah. Voila, except well, if I do that, I'm gonna die. Nancy's gonna break her neck, so I'm not gonna fall for it, literally, and go over there right now. I feel like I need one more plank, and I need to find the...
It's still not fixed.
Yes, I know that, Nancy. I know that. I still need the hammer and nails, which I forget where I find that. Wish I could look at the newspaper. I feel like that would be some interesting flavor. Oh, you know where I haven't been? I haven't been to the shed. So maybe in the shed.
A face only a gnome could love.
Okay, Nancy, whatever. Oh my god, it's the iconic iron from Message in a Haunted Mansion. I love just the random little gnome. And Hotchkiss's ski boots. So many good Easter eggs.
Oh, the key broke off.
Ah,
It's
beans. It's locked. It's fucking locked,
There's
bitch.
got to be another way to get this open.
Good thing I know how to think outside the box with my big, enormous, hefty detective brain. And also I've played this game before. Like I say, many times. Many times. But it never gets old. What a beautiful little game. Okay, maybe 3 is enough, but my brain is saying it's 4. But that's like, I can't let my brain limit me, you know? Can't let myself hold myself back from potentially dying in a video game. Is that good? Wow, okay, that's good. That is good, my friends. Okay, got a little flashlight. Oh, spooky down here. What does that say? Oh, okay. Okay, it's gone now. Ooh. In the wine cellar, where all the action happens. I don't want to be catching me any hantavirus today. No thanks, not today. Pinched. Mickey Mouse
Could be nice
pinched.
making that sound.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey, are you in there? Speak to me. Give me a little whoop if you're in there. Okay, we don't know the date when was pinched yet, I don't think. Although that might be in Squeaky Wheel Acres archives. I call him that affectionately. I know other people don't, but I have a lot of affection for Jeff. Jeff. It feels so weird calling him Jeff. I don't know why, because it's literally his name, but I swear, oh, maybe it's up here, yeah. Thoughts on thuggery. Hold on, Nancy. Hold on, Nancy. I'm still reading the title of the piece. Hold on. October 9th, 1927. Nancy, like, is a real skimmer. The truth about Mickey Mouse, as told by his most trusted employee, William Akers. Mr. Mouse has never spent a night in jail, and he never will, said William Akers. And you know why? Because he's just an ordinary Joe trying to run an ordinary business. He's just trying to run Disneyland, you know? He said this with such conviction that for a moment this reporter honestly thought Akers was talking about somebody other than Mickey Mouse, the notorious gangster. But I was standing on the porch of Mouse's getaway home at Moon Lake, having bushwhacked through thick brush from the east side of the lake to avoid detection and probable eviction by his bodyguards. And I was talking to the man who, according to the police, is the only person Mickey trusts. Nancy needs bodyguards to prevent people like fucking Red Knot getting onto the property. I oughta know. I see him every day, Akers went on. He doesn't deserve all the grief you newspaper hacks give him. I should be doing like a little 30s accent. I don't think I can, though. He's a rich man because his laundromats are fine establishments. People like to wash their clothes there. And their money. All this talk about him being a bootlegger is just plain hogwash. When I asked if I could talk to Mickey, Akers said Mickey was out walking. Like I said, he's an ordinary mouse who likes to do ordinary things. When I asked if I could wait for him, he said, "What for? Anything you want to know about Mickey Mouse, I can tell you. I've worked for him for 15 years. When I said all I wanted was the truth, he said, then you're in luck, because that's what I just told you. And now I suggest you leave. Mickey's a swell guy, but he's got these 4 big dogs, see, and sometimes they don't mind so good." I took the hint and left, but as I struggled through the brush to get back to my car, I realized something. Akers hadn't told me about what Mickey Mouse did. I knew that. But he had told me an important truth when it came to what Mickey Mouse was. Someone who had at least one extremely loyal employee. I ask you, good citizens of Philadelphia, how many so-called legitimate businessmen can say the same thing? Tomorrow, reflections on Houdini Master Magician. Can't wait for that. Okay. Interesting. Methinks that Squeaky Wheel Akers hasn't been telling me the whole truth. Let's go out on the lake. Let's hit the lake. Gotta watch out for that notorious gangster, Mickey Mouse. I'm still making myself laugh with that.
You're back.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
The article mentioned that a man
I love
named
Nancy
William
just
Akers
dropping
used to
these
work for
questions
Malone.
on people.
Is
It's
he
so
a relative
good.
of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some 2-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
Uh-huh.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
She was probably as familiar with Malone's house and his dogs as he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
Oh, you're serving, Jeff. You're serving today. Look at that crisp khaki uniform. Oh yeah.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Fascinating factoids. Oh no. Jeff is too cool for fun facts. He's a, sophisticated gentleman who instead enjoys his fascinating factoids.
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Oh, the Lone Ranger. Nancy's so funny and clever.
How long have you been the Lone Ranger here, as it were?
6 long, very frustrating years. If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Then maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise.
What do you mean?
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
Sorry, Jeff. Just old habit. And old habits die hard. You know what I mean?
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman
Now
numerals.
why did she do
Just
that?
put the
Why
envelopes
did
in
she
order
feel
by
the
year
need
with
to
the
do
earliest date
that?
in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
I hope I don't get distracted. Apple crisp sounds good right now.
She's not
Don't
wrong.
go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman.
The Birdman.
Stay away from him if I were you.
Oh, Jeff's giving me a warning. Bad vibes.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
Yeah, he's a
He's a
total
fanatic.
perv.
He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an
What
instant.
about tearing down his little viewing platform? I don't think that should be allowed.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Everyone hates each other in this game. Hello. What a good dog.
You're back.
Who's your junior ranger? I noticed. You have a dog. I know. I'm very perceptive. A lot of people have said that. That's why I pursued the career I did. I'm a detective, I notice the things that other people don't. The subtle things. Like, I'm like Sherlock Holmes over here. And I did notice the dog. Though again, most people wouldn't have. He's pretty subtle.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi,
Yogi.
who never
So
goes
good.
out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
I love Nancy's insinuation. I'm on his side. This is like a Ranger Acres 100% friendship playthrough. I'm not going to be insinuating things. I'm going to be supporting him to the other characters, backing him up no matter what.
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the
No!
middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
No, I was deliberately trying not to insinuate that.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
What a good dog. What a good dog. Okay. This is the one puzzle I
Let's
really...
see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
I really struggle with, so I'm just gonna use a walkthrough. My brain just cannot comprehend Roman numerals. It's not built for that.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
Sweet. Where's that apple crisp?